We are going to build a driveway not tying into anything. And I'm going to start with a line. We're going to go perpendicular. Now, we've been using perpendicular snap, but we're going to do a different tool here. We're going to do line from element. And we're going to do by angle. It wants to know what element we're going to go from. And we're going to go here. What's our skew? We don't want it to be tangent. We want it to be perpendicular, so I can type in 90. And notice the arrows. What's the start distance? Okay, so I'll say start at 0. And then what's our data point there? What's our distance? So if we want to go 20 feet out, and I want to see that should be, yeah, it'll be negative 20 data point. Okay. So before I move on, let's see what we really have going on here. Let's verify that everything's cool. And notice the heads-up display. So if I wanted to change that skew, for example, if I knew that I needed 60 degrees, okay, there. And now as I move that along, it should remain 60 degrees regardless of where it is. That's the relationship. The relationship is an angle from the element. Regardless of where I moved along that element, it maintains the relationship. You know, that's not actually an edge of pavement, that is a baseline. So what I'm going to do is, just so my symbology is correct, is I'm going to change things. So if you get something wrong when you input things, you can go ahead and go into properties and change it. So I'm going to say baseline driveway. I get a different symbology, which is what I'm looking for. So I have my driveway center line. Let's go ahead and put my edge of pavements in there, 12 feet wide, 6 feet on either side. Let's do that. We're going to do the entire length of that. Let's say click here, 6 feet. Mirror yes. There we go, that was quick. And I can do a line between points to connect those in the back. Line. Now that's a straight line between them. In theory, if I wanted to have a parallel, if I wanted to have an arc across the back, I could use a partial offset, but I do not. A line is fine. Let's make sure the relationships are there. Yeah, there we go. Notice both glyphs for the key point snap. There's my offsets. Everything's connected. I got to do arc, simple arc between. I don't need spirals or anything like that. I'm just going to do a simple arc. And the distance is, I don't know, 10 feet? So you want to be consistent, because we're not going to trim this edge of pavement. We're going to just trim back here. So you want to be consistent. I'm always going to pick the driveway first, and then the edge of pavement second. Data point. And so since I'm always doing the driveway first, that's my back element, and there we go. We do the same thing here. Back element, a head element, trim back. Okay, it just allows me to not accidentally trim the wrong element there. Okay, so let's verify that everything's cool. I'm going to click, I'm going to grab things, and things should remain all connected. Again, if I wanted to change that skew, there we go. Everything updates automatically as it should. And move it over there.